guys, I am mid foundation and I was like, I'm gonna turn my camera on and chat with you guys because I have a lot to talk about, a lot. This has been on my mind for some time now, and last night I just like really felt it in my bones that like I feel called to do it. Come on here. So we are going to talk about homeschooling. So I have, if you guys are new here, I have twin girls who are 4.5 and a little boy who is 2. And they did 6 months of preschool last year. They started this January. And then they're going to do TK in the fall for a year, 3 days a week. And we had talked about doing a hybrid program for them. So meaning they would go, also I'm gonna just kind of share what I'm using because I've been loving my makeup these days, and I'll just show everything and then I'll put it all down below. This is the It Cosmetics foundation. It's so good. It's this foundation plus skincare. But the hybrid program is essentially you go to school like 1 to 2 days a week, and then the other days you are at home. The one we're going to do though doesn't start until 7th grade. So I was like, okay, well that's not an option. And I mean, I did go to school to become a teacher. Like that was my main thing I was gonna do. I'm also gonna be using this Laura Mercier foundation. It's the Secret Camouflage Brighten and Correct Duo. But you guys know I went to college to become an elementary teacher. Like that is always what my plan was. And then YouTube happened and I turned that into my full-time job. But now that we have kids and are like involved in a different way, and Andrew from the get-go has always wanted me to. And I've always kind of been resistant to it. I was like, no. Truly never gave it a second thought. I was like, no, they're gonna go to school. That just seems like too much for me. And a big reason for that was because I love what I do and I didn't want to stop. I don't want to stop doing that. And so I just really kind of shut it down, and that was it. But I was open to doing a hybrid program. But over these past couple weeks, so I have a few friends who either are currently homeschooling or about to next year. And so I've been talking with them a lot and just like thinking about like the future and what I want for my family. This is the Alima Pure powder, satin finishing powder. It's so good. I've just been doing a little bit of powder, like just under my eyes and T-zone, that's it. And just seeing our future doing the homeschooling route, like opens everything up in my eyes. And just, I was telling this to Andrew this morning, like before, I just thought, okay, our kids will be in school and that's the trajectory for our lives. But now that this is kind of potentially going to happen, everything kind of changes and everything looks very different, Put a little concealer right there. And it excites me. It gives me more control. Here are some of the reasons why I would like to, is because you just don't know what's going on in schools. And I just don't, the idea of just sending my kids to school all day long without knowing what's going on there just kind of freaks me out, to be honest. And Andrew's always been a believer in, well, more like college, just like how trades are so important, and just college now, it's like, is it worth it? I mean, yes, for some careers, but just the amount of money Andrew spent on his student loans is out of control. Like, and then how many people I've seen who do go to college, spend so much money on student loans, and then end up doing something where they don't even need that degree, So Andrew has just always been really all for like the kids really figuring out what they want to do, like when they're in high school, And maybe that doesn't require going to college. Maybe they can go somewhere else and develop a skill, whatever it is, construction, whatever they want to do. There's so many options. I think that our generation grew up thinking that was the only option, and that's just what you do. Like, I was just always planning on going to college. There wasn't any other thing. Okay, instead of doing bronzer right after I do my concealer, I've been doing my highlighter and blush first, and then just a tad of bronzer at the end. So I'm using the RMS blush in Crushed Rose. So good. I'm hurrying because they're watching a show downstairs and it's not going to last very long. And then on top of this, I'll just share quickly, it is the Alima Pure Highlighter. That's so pretty. And Andrew's always told me, like, how cool would it be? Our field trips could be together as a family, and we can meet up with other kids who are doing the same thing, almost like a co-op. And it's not like they're going to, like, I think you think like homeschool, okay, well, you're not going to get the socialization aspect of it. But we were thinking about it, like, most of our friends growing up were from activities. Most of my friends growing up were from dance, and Andrew's friends were from sports, and none of that is school. So I think it's just in our minds that, oh, you need to go to school to get socialized, But that's really not true. And also, like, the kids are making friends in their church class. So I just think there are so many other areas in your life that are so beneficial and that you will make relationships. You're not going to be just a hermit if you're homeschooled. And also, I mean, Andrew, he gets a lot of patients, like high schoolers that are either in charter schools or homeschooled, and he said they are just the greatest kids. He's like, Kendra, they are so well-spoken. They are so polite to adults. He's like, then I get other kids and they're just so rude. They're on their phones all the time. And that was actually the reason why he wanted to do hybrid schooling in the first place, because of just seeing all of these kids come through his office. He was like appalled. He's like, it's just, they cannot like say hello to me. And I think also I just was raised going to public school, and I just thought it was fine. So I just thought, well, that's what my kids will do. But times have changed and things are not the same as they were then. And also I just think like this just allows us so much more freedom. I'm gonna put my eyebrows on right now. I'm using MAC Espresso. This is a little too dark. I might get charcoal brown for my eyebrows, to be honest, because I don't know, it's a little too dark. One of my friends, she's doing a program where you meet up still like once a week with other kids doing the same thing. So it's like you're not just alone at home all the time. And this leads me to this. And the reason why I didn't want to do this in the first place was because, again, I was like, well, I don't want to stop working. Like, I like working. But I was really thinking hard about it last night. And to me, ultimately, like, my kids are my priority and they are number one. So if giving them the best education and the best life means that I need to cut back on work, then I would 100% do that. Like 100%. And I was telling Andrew, because he was like, well, you can still continue doing your reading. I was like, no. If I'm going to be like full homeschooling our kids, I cannot be doing this how I'm doing now and that at the same time. I just know myself, and that's just not going to work. And so I was saying an option would be I cut back on my YouTube videos and I could keep my Instagram and continue posting there and even sharing like homeschool stuff if that's what I plan to do. But it's the thing that consumes most of my time is the filming, because especially like right now I'm filming 3 videos a week. That is a lot of filming all week long, and that's not even including editing and uploading and all of that. So I'm actually going to cut down to 2 videos a week now, and just because I think it's too much. I think I don't need to be pumping out so much content for just to overwork myself. Like as our kids are getting older now, like I need to be more focused on them. And I told him, I like working because it's nice to have a little bit more financial freedom to buy things that I want to buy. And I mean, our money is together. Like So for our budget, Andrew's income covers like all of our bills and all of the things that we have to pay for. And then my income is more for like projects around the house and doing extra things like that. So in my, I'm like, well, I don't know if I want to give that up because I enjoy doing all those things too. But Andrew was saying, you know, I could always work a little bit more or whatever it is, pick up a few more hours. And Andrew has other plans for his career, and you know, we don't know how everything's gonna pan out, but I just am really like excited about this. And I think before it kind of scared me, and now I feel like I can do this. So I would really love, I'm sure a lot of you guys homeschool too. Let me know your experience if you also were homeschooled as a kid. Let me know how you liked it. Like, what was it like to you? How was your family relationship? I know I could do it. It's just things would have to shift in our home as far as like what our normal routine is day to day. I think it'd free up time too for the kids to do more activities like as they get older, and you know, we'd be more efficient with our time. And I just think I'm just looking at like our family, and I think it really would work out for us. So yes, I would probably be on here less, but I most likely would still put up a video so often because it would be weird just stopping YouTube, to be honest. I've been doing it for like 10 years. So maybe if it was once a week, or I don't know, I'm not sure what it's gonna look like. And I think I'm just gonna have to navigate that and feel it out. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's really been on my heart, and we recently joined a new church and I just love it so much, guys. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you. Andrew was gone this past weekend, and normally, I shared this on my Instagram post, normally I would not go to church just myself bringing the kids, like never. And I was like, why not? Like, go, it's fine. They're gonna be in their class anyways, and you can just have some time alone. And it was just wonderful, and the music just hit me, and it was just like so needed. And I feel like we've been so, like we haven't been in our normal routine this past year, and it just showed me like you really have to put in the work and go out of your comfort zone sometimes. And I can really just stay in my zone, and I'm really trying right now to push myself and to do things that even if they don't feel comfortable, I know they're right, and I know they're gonna benefit me and my kids and Andrew. And I think I just feel very called right now to be with my kids and be at home with them and be their teacher and help guide them in life and be more involved in their lives this way. It was so cute. I'm sitting on the couch with all the kids, and I go, girls, I know you're gonna be in TK this year, but next year when you're in kindergarten, what if mom was your teacher? And they looked at me and their eyes got big, they go, yes. And I was like, yeah. And they go, we would love if you were a teacher. And they're like, what would we do together? And I'm like, well, this will be our table, and we'll practice all of our letters, and we'll learn about how we take care of a garden, and you can help me cook in the kitchen and all these things. And they were like, Mom, we want to do that. I was like, okay. And June goes, Mom, I'm gonna dream about this tonight. I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, okay. So that's kind of all I wanted to chat about. I stopped doing my makeup. It's hard to do my eyebrows when I am chatting with you guys, especially chatting about something more serious. But I have always been open with you guys on what's on my mind, and I felt like I needed to let you in on this because it will change how, like, it will affect my channel for sure. But I mean, how cool, like I could start sharing about that stuff and what's working with us and how that's going and everything. And I just did a podcast. I was on somebody's podcast, which I'm super excited to share with you guys. It's going to be out in November, but she was asking me like, how do you navigate if you start your channel? Like I started in the beauty genre. How do you navigate shifting to different types of content like motherhood if your core followers followed you for the beauty stuff? And I was saying, you know, like the people who started following me back then they're still my age, and now they're having kids of their own, and we're kind of all in the same stages together. You know, it's super cool. So it's almost like just a natural progression of the content that's kind of shifted on my channel. Who's there? Hey!
I'm Binky.
You're what?
The screwdriver.
That's my screwdriver. Would you like to say hello to everybody?
Yeah.
Look at the camera and say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Say good morning.
Good morning.
It's gonna be a good day.
What's that?
Oh, guess we gotta show them outside. What's outside? What did we get?
What did we get?
What's outside now?
What's outside?
What did we play with today?
Balls.
Yeah? On what?
We made golf course.
Golf course. And what else is down there? What do we jump on?
Trampoline.
Trampoline. Should we show everybody?
Yeah.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break of my makeup.
I'm
You're Nini. I'm gonna show you guys the putting green is all done. The trampoline's back on. It looks so awesome. But yeah, I guess I'll end this conversation here. But let me know, leave me a comment, let me know your thoughts, and if you've maybe been thinking about these things too. I think it scares me a little bit at times because you're like, oh my gosh, that's like a huge change and like it's gonna require a lot of work on my part, but I think it's definitely doable, and it'll give me this year to kind of prep and plan everything, and I think it could be really, really good. Oh, the bird's back. Look, it's up on the wall. See it? Oh, and the bird's back. We need to get a bird bath, don't we? Oh, there's another one over there. We have to get a bird bath. And I want to get a hummingbird feeder. Oh, it's so nice in the morning. The best time of day is right when the sun comes up and it casts this really beautiful like glow on the hills. Oh my goodness.
bring my ball.
Where are they? Inside?
Yeah. I'll take the yellow.
Okay. Okay, so here it is. It looks so much bigger than I thought it was going to look. And I just feel like that's with anything. With furniture, everything looks smaller until you actually like furnish it or do whatever you're going to do. And it always tends to look bigger. It's like backwards of what you think.
I'll put this ball here.
Isn't it so cool though? So Andrew had them do like all this movement through it. So it's not completely leveled. Like there's little slopes to the green. I'm gonna take these out too. And then over here it kind of goes down. He wanted the trampoline to be kind of down, which I didn't even know he was gonna do, but I was like, this is super cool. And he goes, oh yeah, I told him to do that. So it kind of like it nestles in here. And then this is a huge section over here. So what we were actually thinking about doing is doing a little playhouse for them here. I didn't realize how much space was actually over here. And so, I mean, hopefully this olive tree gets pretty big in this corner, but how cute would this area be, like backed up against this hill? Little playhouse for them, and then I could have little bird bath over here, fairy garden stuff. Yeah.
Okay, where are we going to put our playhouse?
Well, I was thinking right here against this wall.
That was good.
Wouldn't that be cute?
And that can be a little tree.
That can be your tree, and then we'll do a bird bath next to it, and then we can have a little succulent garden.
Can you put some plants next to it?
Yeah, we'll do plants.
But what about some, can you put real food in there?
Real food?
And a kitchen in there?
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Like Presley and Sloan?
Oh, like their play kitchen?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
And can you get a table?
Yeah. Yeah, we could even do a little table over, or like a little bench.
And we can decorate it?
Yeah, we'll do little flowers around here. I just think it'd be so cute.
And shells.
Shells? All right.
Like pearls.
Pearls? Okay. But how fun they can just run on here now. So Andrew and I, if we're on here with the kids, we have to really bounce, like not very high, because it is super bouncy, huh? Do you like being able to just run right off of it? That is so cool. He went to work. And then, I mean, obviously it's the middle of the summer, so our grass isn't like super lush right now, but I mean, eventually that grass is just gonna kind of blend into the turf. And I think, oh, and here's like, it kind of changes. Like this is normal turf, and then it kind of changes to like a little bit flatter, and then it goes to the putting green. Girls, careful. Whoa, you're fast. But it's nice to have this little area that's kind of like indestructible. And then we have a real grass to do our grounding because I just, like, I could not do all turf. I need this. And then my bougainvillea is doing pretty good. We've been watering it a little bit more, I think just because it's new. Like it just, you know, we want to get it established over there. So that is going to be it for today's vlog. I just wanted to turn the camera on and chat with you guys about what I've been thinking about lately. And I realized I didn't even finish my makeup, but I'm just going to do some mascara. That's pretty much it for my makeup, but I'll link everything down below for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys very soon.